suffer from.
Okay. Is anyone there? I wonder. Don't think so. Apparently Eclipse chat is. So, I don't know if I can fix that. Let's pretend that it is for adults. Do I have my glasses? Yes, I do. I've got my little ZX Spectrum that we are using. Suppose I better drag that over. Can make that smaller. Don't have to print that no more. Spectaculator. That's running. Good. Let's get OBS. So yeah, retro. You might hear a little bit of thunder in the background because, oh, there's my head. My head. I've got a lot of wires. Oh, wow, okay. This is a bit weird. Yep, very weird. Never mind. Let's see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna switch studio mode off. No, I'll leave it on for the moment. I can't talk. 56 seconds, now 50, 49, 48. Oh, I can hardly see this. I'm gonna guess that's a 6. "20 seconds. Start up the Discord. Oh, am I? Oh gosh. Yeah, let's transition. Is that what they call it? Yay, transitioned. Okay, hello, welcome to This Is Easy. Today, on the program, what are we doing? We are, I don't know if we are, because now we seem to have a storm brewing, which is rather unfortunate. So, what did I have planned for today? Let's see. Okay. On the screen, you can see me. Yes, this is me. See? I wear glasses. I think they're dirty. I hope. And I should probably shave, but that's besides the point. On the top left-hand side, you can see the the start screen for the Sinclair ZX Spectrum, which was a home computer in the 1980s, something that I grew up with. That's what's wrong. Hold on. I figured out what's wrong. I'm just going to turn off my monitoring, if I can find it. There it is. Okay, good. So I'm going to turn monitoring off. Okay, good. Now I can sort of hear myself talk and not have an echo in the background. Let's turn studio mode back off. And there we go. Okay, so what was I saying? So, yeah, on the top right-hand side, you can see me. Beautiful. That's me. I have a beard. I need to shave it off at some point, but, you know, we'll live with it for now. On the bottom right-hand side, we have the chat screen, which is also showing current music, which is playing. And as you can see, we have Stream Beats playing, because that's guaranteed, apparently, not to have any copyrighted music in it. So we should be able to get away with playing some music in the background. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. Then on the top left hand side we have the ZX Spectrum start screen. So when you switch on a ZX Spectrum, that's what you see. That's your first screen. It's sort of like your MS-DOS of the PC world. The ZX Spectrum 48K, of course, was one of the main computers which everybody had at home, and was fully programmable to play games and also business applications, but it was mostly used for games. We had the rivalry of the Commodore 64 and the ZX Spectrum, and then there were a few others, the BBC Micro and the Acorn, I think it was, and prior to that there was the ZX Spectrum 16K and the ZX81, which might have been 8K. Now the ZX Spectrum that I had was a 48K. Now if you want to know what 48K is, that's the memory, which is, oh my god, it's small. I don't even know if you can comprehend how small it is, but when you do an email, just an email, that's probably using more memory than the humble 48K. This is the 48K. Oh, sorry, on the bottom left hand side you can see my screen, my keyboard, the thing that we're going to be doing today, and this is the humble Spectrum. As you can see, it's quite small. Let's just try and get that into frame. Yep, okay, so that is a ZX Spectrum 48K. It has the plug which you used to plug into your television, so the RF cable. Then here you have an ear socket, which was obviously to listen for programs. You used to play through a cassette, a tape. Then you have the mic, which is an output, and if you wanted to save your games or your programs, that's where the audio would come out of I'll get it a little bit closer. Maybe you can see. Oh, yeah, there you go. I can, yeah. And then over here we had an interface which you could plug in joysticks, speech units, all kinds of paraphernalia, to be honest. And then here you had a 9-volt power supply. Ooh. And that is the ZX Spectrum. Now it's raining really hard, so I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me. Mine's a bit dirty. It was really a machine in its heyday. Only 7 colors, and if you wanted to count 8 colors, with each one having a brighter version. So you had blue, red, let's see, what is that? Blue, red, magenta, green, cyan, yellow, and white. And with each one you could do different colors. Oh, sorry. Something very interesting to note about the keys, which is one of those clever design things. I'll have a little bit closer. A bit closer. Yep. Okay, so if you have a look, let's just take the T key. Oh god, T key for example. You've got 1, 2, 3. God, I can't see. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different functions for that key. So, in particular, the T key, you had the RND, which is random. So it could generate a random number. You had merge when you wanted to merge files. Then you had RAND, which is a randomized function, and you often use that to call a machine code program into being. And then also, I can't see what that is. Oh, it's a less than sign. Maybe no, that's a greater than sign. And then of course you also had the letter D. Okay, and to access those you had to press symbol shift cap shift symbol shift, or symbol shift and enter, I think it was. And to stop a program from running you could press the break space. Okay, so that's that. Then obviously you could buy games from the shops, which came on cassettes. I don't have a cassette with me, that was stupid. But you could also type in games. I think this might be better suited. So just as an example, this is Star Wars. It came over 2 pages, and I think it's the Battle on Hoth. So if you look at page 1, let's just get it right up there. And now which way do I move it? This way? No, this way. This way, and up a little bit. You can see the start of program. So line 10 is rem, line 20 is rem, and so on and so forth. So you had to type all this in if you wanted to play this particular game. Now this particular game is probably not the best game that you're going to see, but we're going to have a look and see if we can type it in. Maybe not today, but over a series of days. Some quick things that you can do with the Spectrum. So line 10, you could go border, and you could say the color, so red. So if you knew that the color was red, border 2, and you could run, and change the border to red. Okay. You could go 5, let A equal, no, see, I've got to see what the equal is. I think it was L equals 0, which is black. No, okay, we can go 4A equals 0 to 7. Oh, was it? Oh, see, you don't. 2? Was it 2? Oh my god, see, I can't remember. F. No. No. 2. To 7. Okay. Then you could go edit, border, A. Then you could say 15. Next A. And that would run through all the colors. Not very exciting. Let's just put a little pause 10. So that would give a tiny pause. And then you could go 20, go to 5. And that would run forever. So that's not really rocket science, I suppose. And then, sorry, one other thing I think which maybe you may want to see is the actual programs. So we could open a program. Let's do one of the very popular games of the day. It was Manic Miner. So let's just have a quick look. Manic. Let's go with Manic Miner. Let's just reset that. I'm going to turn off the turbo load. Okay, so just so you're aware of how long it would take to load a game, this is what it would sound like. And that would be a loading screen, so you'd, as a kid, you'd sit and watch that loading for a few minutes, and it would really take forever, so you'd have to wait and wait and wait, and that's the noise that you had to sometimes listen to. You could turn the sound off on your tape recorder, I think, if you were sort of rich and you could afford one of those fancy recorders, to just mute the speaker out. And then the only thing that would hear it is the spectrum. Maybe I should turn that down a little bit. It's probably quite loud. Now I can almost tell you for sure that that sound that you can hear there is it drawing a screen. Okay, so I won't bore you with the length of time that it takes. We can turn on the turbo. Here it goes. And that was the music. Well, can we just have sort of like softer sound? Oh my gosh. That is so loud. Right, so that's Manic Miner, and then to play you had Cube and W, space to jump, and that was pretty much it. So you had to go and collect the keys. Impeccable timing. You can't fall too far with Miner Willy or he dies. Can't touch the plants. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. And if you died, you had to start again. Now this is obviously not your 3D first-person shooter. And then on the bottom, you've got where it says air. It's not really air, it's more of a little timer to say, you gotta get cracking, dude. And then you get all the keys. And you can see the bottom right is flashing. And here we go. And this was pretty much sort of the heyday of our games. Oh, anyway, so that was that. Oh, you can also speed up the spectrum because it's running through an emulator. Let's go back to normal and we can reset. Okay, cool. So that's it. Let's just have a quick look at the cassette recorder. We'll just eject that. Good. That's how that goes. So you have to type this in. Sorry, just give me 2 seconds. I'll just have to do one other little thing.
I noticed something sneaky about Elgato. Recently, they've adopted.
Okay, so that's how that works. Turn up the tunes a little bit. I can't see, it's too dark. Oh, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't feel like doing this. It's very time consuming. It's a weird day today in Perth. It's a little bit rainy. So we've also got my wife on TikTok. Can you see? Yep. Ruby Rainbow. Check her out. Oh my gosh. What if I shouldn't just switch to playing games? Hey? Should I? Should I? Oh man, let's just see. Can't see. You know what? When I was young, I could type this in no troubles. Now things are a little bit more difficult, I think. Oh, it's actually done. Or maybe we could just play some games on the Spectrum. Let's see, what was exciting? Which will annoy the heck out of you with all the funny games. Lightning Simulator. Okay, QAOP. Take off. Okay, let's not play that one. Listen to the lightning Lightning, baby, yeah. Oh, Dan Dare was pretty good. Alright, let's play Dan Dare. Dan Dare from the comics, Dan Dare. Dan Dare, pilot of the future. Press fire to play. Now there was no sound on this game because there wasn't enough space, and also probably for speed. And when I say there was no sound, I mean there's no music. So you've got Dan Dare, left, right, shoot the aliens. There was lightning, that's not good. Alright, sorry everyone, I've got to go because my doggy's going to crap himself.